Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is DuckTales, Webby Saved the Day from 1988. So let's get started. Donald Duck was away on a trip. Huey, Dewey, and Louie went to stay with their Uncle Scrooge McDuck. A few days after Donald left, the boy wrote him a long letter. The boy wrote, "Dear Uncle Donald, we hope you are having a fun trip. As soon as we say goodbye to you, our adventure begins." The letter told how Scrooge's helicopter had nearly landed on them all at the dock. The pilot was Lunchpad McQuack, of course. He picked up Scrooge and the boys. Soon they was on their way to Scrooge's mansion in Duckburg. Lunchpad was good at flying helicopters, but he was not so good at landing them. "Look out," yelled Scrooge. "You are going to land on my house." "Don't worry, Mr. McD," said Lunchpad. "I don't land on houses." Lunchpad was right. He didn't land on the house, but he did land in Scrooge's fountain. Huey, Dewey, and Louie looked around. They were worried. What will it be like here? The boy wondered. The mansion looked more like a prison than a home. "Remember, boys," said Scrooge, "no touching, no playing, no running, no anything while you are here. This is my butler, Duckworth. He will see to it that you behave properly." "Oh no," the boys thought. "This is like a prison." Duckworth gave the boys their suitcase. Then the boys went up to their room. The boys unpacked their toys. "This place isn't too bad," said Louie. "There's a lot of room to play games." The next few days were not easy for poor Duckworth. He was used to serving tea. He was not used to keeping up with three playful boys. One day, Duckworth went to see Scrooge. "It is not my job to look after boys, sir," said Duckworth. "All right," Duckworth said Scrooge. Scrooge picked up the telephone. Scrooge called a job agency. "Send me a babysitter right away. She must be used to handling wild boys." Scrooge hung up and said, "Don't worry, Duckworth. Help is on the way." The next day, Mrs. Berkeley arrived. Her young niece was with her. "My name is Webby," said the little girl. "Do you want to play? I have my jump rope with me." "Jump rope?" yelled the boys. "Jump rope is a girl game." Huey, Dewey, and Louie was wild boys, but no wilder than most little boys. Mrs. Berkeley had no trouble with them. Mrs. Berkeley soon had the boys neat, clean, and behaving like perfect gentlemen. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, there lived three bad characters who were not gentlemen. They were burglars called the Beagle Boys. "I'm hungry," said one Beagle boy. "What for lunch?" "Nothing," said another. "We have no food. We have no money either," said the third. "What are you waiting for?" said the leader. "It's time we visit the mansion of Scrooge McDuck, and we should do it when he's not at home." The Beagle Boys got their tools. They climbed into their car. Nothing made the Beagle Boys happier than taking things that did not belong to them. The Beagle Boys parked their car near Scrooge's mansion. Then they hid behind some bushes. Look, the leader whispered. Scrooge and his butler are leaving. As soon as they are gone, the coast will be clear. The burglar chuckled as the limousine drove away. They did not know that 5 new ducks had just moved in with Scrooge. The burglar forced open a window. Come on, said the leader. Scrooge will be gone all day. We will fill the car with McDuck money bags. If we had a truck, we could take everything in the house, said his friend. Upstairs, Webby was in the boys' room. Are you going to listen to music all day? Why don't we play? Webby said. We'd rather listen to music, said Huey. We can't hear you. Go away. It's always the same, thought Webby. They won't play with me because I'm a girl. Suddenly Webby heard a strange noise. It sounded like heavy footsteps. The noise scared Webby. She hid behind an old suit of armor. The footsteps got louder and louder. They came closer and closer. Webby saw 3 shadows coming up the stairs. Oh no, thought Webby. That's not Scrooge or Duckworth. Who can it be? Webby ran back to the boy's room. There are strangers in the house, Webby said. We can't hear you, said the boys. As Webby came out into the hall, she saw the Beagle Boys leaving. Webby thought Aunt Berkeley is outside and can't help. The boys can't hear and won't help. I'll have to stop these burglars all by myself. Webby got Louie's skateboard and marbles. She rode them at the burglar's feet. The Beagle Boys didn't see the marbles and the skateboard rolling towards them. Before they knew it, they stepped right on the toys. Yow, yelled the Beagle Boys. Their feet slipped out from under them. All 3 burglars crashed on the floor. The suit of armor fell on top of them. That will teach you guys, said Webby. Webby quickly tied up the Beagle Boys with her jump rope. The boy music was loud, but the noise in the hall was louder. Huey, Dewey, and Louie ran out of their room. Gosh, shouted Dewey. Webby caught the Beagle Boys. Just then, Scrooge came home. Mrs. Bigley was waiting for him. Scrooge saw a big mess and said, Have those boys been making trouble again? No, Mr. McDuck, said Mrs. Bigley. Those good boys saved your house from burglars. No, said Huey. Webby did it all herself. She outsmarted those crooks. Well done, Webby, said Scrooge. The police took the Beagle Boys away. The burglars was very embarrassed by being caught by a little girl. You are not so bad, Webby, said Huey. How about playing with us? Asked Dewey. We can go roller skating, said Louie. Maybe, said Webby, and then we can play with my jump rope. So that was DuckTales. Webby Saved the Day from 1988. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.